Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. I am back home from yet another short trip to a place in Europe. Went on holiday on Saturday for a day, went on holiday on Monday, came back on Tuesday. It's now Wednesday, and on Thursday, I'm flying out again somewhere else. So, and then I'm back to work on Friday. So, I needed to fit this video somewhere, and I'm fitting in it now. I should be asleep, to be honest. My flight's at 8 a.m. It is 9:26 p.m. Not going to get my 8 hours that I want. I never get 8 hours, to be honest, but I at least want to get like 6. Anyway, in the previous match day, I got this. 5 out of 10 outcomes, no correct scores. I was close a few times. The Liverpool, I predicted the right result, but the wrong scoreline. Villa v Norwich, predicted 2-1 to Villa. It was 2-0, so a goal off, almost exact score. Southampton v Crystal Palace, predicted 2-2. It was 2-1 to Crystal Palace, so again, a goal off, not too far off. Watford Villa, sorry, not Villa, my bad. Watford v Burnley, I predicted 1-1. It was 2-1 Burnley, so again, a goal off. Burnley just keep winning, but Everton somehow managed to stay within 2 points. They're still gonna have to pull off a miracle though, because it doesn't. I mean, I don't know. After they beat Chelsea, maybe I think maybe they could do it, but I'm not sure. They have beaten Chelsea, Man United, sure, but if they drop points against Watford, then it could be game over, but we'll see. But Burnley, so far, they're doing their job, and they're doing better than I thought they would. Wolves v Brighton, predicted 2-0 to Wolves. It was 3-0 to Brighton. Great away win there for Brighton. City v Leeds, predicted 3-1. It was 4-0. Everton Chelsea, predicted 2-1 Chelsea. It was 1-0 to Everton. Very, well, fair play to Everton. Spurs v Leicester, technically close, predicted 2-0. It was 3-1, so close with the right margin. West Ham v Arsenal, predicted 1-1. It was 2-1 Arsenal, but that was me being pessimistic and technically a goal off again. Got a comment. Hello, good day. Hello. This is how you can tell I'm very tired. Hello, Mason. How you doing? He said good day. I called him good day. B&E boy says good predictions so far. I haven't made any predictions, mate. I'm reviewing my last week predictions. Man United v Brentford, predicted 2-1. It was 3-0. So, yeah, there we go. On to this match day. For Fantasy League, I will be triple captaining because my whole team is playing twice. I did one transfer. I took out Broha. He's not getting points for me. I probably jinxed him or something. I brought in this guy from Wolves. So, yeah. Where's my face? It's because I'm tired, mates. I've had 2 holidays. I'm still knackered. I got to 8 a.m. flight, and I'm up at 9:30 doing this. I need to go to sleep. I got a towel on me head. I came out of the shower like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, I took Broho out and brought in this guy. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, sorry. So I just thought I'd say this guy from Wolves. He has got 2 tough games, so it seems like a suicide move, but I just wanted 11 players who's playing twice. I had this guy, and he started the season so well, but then they stopped playing him. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I knew he wasn't going to play, certainly not both games, and I don't think he's going to get that many points anyway. So I've kept him out. Brownhill does get some points. I've kept him as the first choice substitute. I have chosen to do my triple captain because, well, I mean, when else do I do it? I've left it this late, and now we got a game where a lot of teams are playing twice. Obviously, games in hand, you got to catch up. I was either going to triple captain Salah or Kane, and it seems like Salah has an easier list. But then again, I'd argue, I mean, not just me, but you'd argue that Salah would do better in big games. And so would Kane. Kane always scores against Arsenal. He does score against Liverpool, so maybe I should triple captain Kane. But I'm going to stick with Salah, I think. I was going to bring a Chelsea player in, but then I thought, nah, because I don't have enough cash. Because they're playing twice as well. But yeah, back to my predictions, and then, well, this is basically my fantasy team already, but we'll get to that. Right, Brentford v Southampton. Safe to say they're not going to both be wearing these kits. I know it's just the website. Same here. Southampton have slipped up recently. I mean, they always do this. They have some great runs of form, and then they have bad runs of form. There's no in between. They just either lose every game or win every game. Not necessarily lose, but fail to win. Brentford had a great start to the season, then had a rocky mid-season, and then lately they've done okay. They got some wins. They haven't won the last couple though, but yeah, I would say they're more likely to win the game. I'm gonna say it's a 2-1 Brentford victory. Burnley v Aston Villa. Burnley keep winning. I would prefer that they go down over Everton. I'd rather Everton stay up, if I'm being honest with you. But I don't think Burnley will slip up against Aston Villa. They seem to have found their feet, and I don't think their streak is stopping here. Villa have been... I feel like they started well under Gerrard, but they've been underwhelming lately, to be honest. Chelsea Wolves. Chelsea got smashed at home by Brentford the other week, and by Arsenal. I don't think Wolves will do it though. Wolves just lost 3-0 at home to Brighton. Chelsea 2-0, I reckon. Clean sheet victory. Crystal Palace v Watford. A team from South London versus a team from just outside London. It has a London tube station, but it's not in London, Watford. But it's a nice place to... Well, I mean, it's Hertfordshire. It's in Hertfordshire, which is a nice place to live. Wenger used to live there, I think. No, Wenger lived in Barnet. RVP lived in Hertfordshire. It was RVP. Anyways, back to the subject of the video. I'm meant to be rushing this, and I'm talking about who lived where. It's kind of mad though. Like, people saw Sanya, Eduardo outside my school. A schoolmate saw Adebayo in Sainsbury's. Like, my school was that close to where Arsenal players lived, so that was pretty interesting. Interesting times. Right, Palace, I think, at home. I mean, Watford aren't playing too well anyway. They're losing home or away, and they're as good as down. I mean, they're not officially down yet, but Norwich are officially down and only a point below them, so they will be confirmed probably this week. And I think Palace will beat them 3-1. Brighton v Man United. I think United win this one. I know they've lost and drawn a lot of games where they've been clear favourites. And I know Brighton just won 3-0 very impressively away from home. But I got a feeling that United win this game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Man United victory. They looked okay on Monday. I know it was only Brentford at home, but I think Brighton away can also be a win for them. Liverpool v Spurs. Oh, please. I hope so. I hope Liverpool beat them. Spurs this year have beaten City twice. I think they drew Liverpool as well, right? I mean, we need them to lose quite badly. Arsenal v Leeds. I'm going to say 2-0 to Arsenal. One of the few games this season where I'm confident we can get 3 points, but you never know with Arsenal. We did lose to Brighton, and I was confident about that one. Leicester City v Everton. Again, safe to say that one of the kits here will change. I mean, Everton need to win, don't they? But are they going to beat Leicester away from home? I don't think Brendan's going to bottle this game that badly. But I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to say 1-1 draw. Yes, 1-1 draw. But that wouldn't do them any favours, because if I predicted Burnley to win and that happens, then they'd be even further behind. Then again, if Leeds lost, they'd be a point behind Leeds. If my predictions goes as I predicted them, obviously, that never happens. But we're talking about ifs, buts, and maybes at the moment. Norwich v West Ham. Obviously, their Europa game hasn't happened yet, but regardless of what happens in that game, they'll be probably quite tired. But it is Norwich. But also, for some reason, I can see Norwich getting a point here. I don't really know why. 1-1 draw, I reckon. I know that they're down, but when the pressure's off, sometimes, in some seasons, relegated teams tend to play better after they get relegated, which is quite funny, but, that's just how it works when the pressure's off. City v Newcastle. City, I think, will win 4-1. Aston Villa v Liverpool, I think, will end in a 1-0 I was going to say Aston Villa victory. 1-0 with Liverpool victory. We're into the games in hand now, obviously. Up to the Man City game was the match day. And then the rest of these are games in hand that certain teams have, which is quite a few, obviously. Had a lot of postponements in between December and February. And we're still making up for those games. As you can see here, Leicester Norwich predicted this game on December 30th. And it's just being played now in the last month of the season in May. And I predicted 2-0 to Leicester, and I'm going to stick with that. Leeds v Chelsea, 3-0 to Chelsea, I think. Watford v Everton, this is the game that Everton win. So if these results happen, I think Leeds would be in the bottom 3. That's crazy. Not saying that will happen, but we'll see. Wolves v Man City, I predict a 1-0 Man City victory. I've got a feeling Wolves might take something, but I don't know, they're not as good lately as they were in large parts of the season. So I think City will just edge it. I also predicted Spurs to beat Arsenal 2-1 on January 13th. Am I sticking with it? Unfortunately, yes. I've got a bad feeling about it because our record away against them in the past decade or so ain't too great. They tend to beat us a bit. We always beat them at the Emirates, with the exception of like a couple games, and then it's the opposite at their stadium. They tend to beat us more of the time. But they're usually entertaining games for a neutral, but not so much for me. I don't really enjoy them because they're very stressful, even when we win. But yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But as of now, I'm sticking with my prediction from months ago, where I predicted Spurs to beat us 2-1. So my predictions are Spurs to beat Arsenal 2-1. Please be wrong. City to beat Wolves 1-0. Everton to beat Watford 2-1. Leicester to beat Norwich 2-0. Chelsea to beat Leeds United 3-0. Liverpool to beat Aston Villa 1-0. Man City to beat Newcastle 4-1. Norwich to draw 1-1 with West Ham. Leicester to draw 1-1 with Everton. I can't speak fast. Arsenal to beat Leeds 2-0. Liverpool to beat Tottenham 2-1. Man United to beat Brighton 2-1. Crystal Palace to beat Watford 3-1. Chelsea to beat Wolves 2-0. Burnley to beat Aston Villa 2-1. And Brentford to beat Southampton 2-1. There is a lot of games, and I look forward to seeing how it goes down. Not going to pick this now, obviously, but it's obviously a few games in hand for, well, just a 2, 3, 4. 4 games in hand on next week as well. Okay. I might have to free hit next week. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, because I've got my free hit left as well. But if I can just get them back on screen, as in like one, I'm trying to strategically stroll down. There we go. Damn. It's going to be a stacked, I mean, technically the match day ends here, and then you got the games in hand. But yeah, 16 games. A lot's going to happen over the next week and a half or so. And obviously after that, it got an FA Cup final coming up, and then a couple more Premier. I hate how they pushed the FA Cup final back again. It used to be the last game of the domestic season. Then they pushed it back within the season before the season ended, and then they pushed it back again to the end of the season, which was great. And then now they've got it back before the season ends. I don't like that. It should be Premier League season ends, then the weekend after FA Cup, then the weekend after Champions League final. That's how it should be. But yeah. Money in it. It's probably, I don't know what the reason is, probably money. But yeah, Fantasy League, all my players are playing twice. I don't know if having 3 Wolves players is wise, considering their form has dropped, but we're going to firm it, especially because, I mean, they got Chelsea and Man City as well, so that's not going to be great. We've got 3 City players, we've got 3 Liverpool players, but one isn't playing. Yeah, this is probably going to go wrong. We got 1 Arsenal player. We got Dennis. We're trusting Jord here. If he doesn't get at least 10 with 2 games, Jord, we're gonna have some words. And we got Huang and Kane as well. Kane, I'm sure he's a big game player. I think he'll get points. Foster also playing 2 games, but I'm not gonna put him in over Sarr. Could be a mistake. You never know. And you got Brownhill, Shimkas, and Johnson. Does Johnson even play? I only got him because he's cheap. Okay, he plays a little bit. Plays a few minutes. He got 6 in Matchday 27. And 8 and 6 against Spurs and Villa. And 7 against Everton. Those were early in the season though. Okay, well, he plays sometimes. So, yeah, there we go. That is the video. I mean, I'm never 100% right, but I think a lot of these results could be correct. Like the first 4, I think, could definitely happen in terms of at least the results, not necessarily the scores. And then Man United Brighton, that could go either way. But I predicted United because I think they're more likely to get the 3 points there. Then you got Liverpool Spurs. Liverpool tend to beat Spurs at Anfield. I hope that continues this year, but it is usually close. Then you got Arsenal Leeds. We should beat Leeds. should. Leicester Everton 1-1. I mean, to be honest, I can see Leicester winning that game, but I'm taking a risk in my prediction. Norwich West Ham. I can see Norwich getting some of the game. I'm just not confident enough to predict them to win, but I think they can get a draw. City, I think, will smash Newcastle. Liverpool, I think, will narrowly beat Aston Villa. Chelsea will beat Leeds 3-0 away from home, I think. Leicester to beat Norwich should happen. Everton v Watford, I think Everton winning is very much possible, but you never know of them. Wolves City, I think City winning very possible. Spurs Arsenal. So, most of them I can see. I hope I'm wrong on some of them, especially the Spurs Arsenal one. But yeah, that's not bad predictions. Mason says 1-1 Chelsea Wolves. All right, nice prediction. Hello Richie, how you doing? Right, okay, that is it. That is all. I am going to go and sleep, and then I'll be on holiday tomorrow again. I do have a vlogging channel called Sir Davidoff. See if I can put it up. It's there. There'll be more holiday vlogs there. I edited 2 more, so they'll be up on this channel at some point. And then I'm going on another holiday today, or tomorrow, Thursday, and there'll be a vlog for that end of the week. Alright, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.